Hello everybody, today is August 7th, 2020, Friday, 79 Fahrenheit, 26 Celsius. I am at the Grant Avenue subway station, and today I'm going to be taking you on a walk through one of New York City's most rundown neighborhoods, the Hole. And when I get there, you're gonna see really why it is called a hole. It's located right on the border between Queens and Brooklyn, so it can be considered either borough. The neighborhoods around it include this one, which is East New York, Howard Beach, Lindenwood, and also Ozone Park. Those are the surrounding neighborhoods. All right, time to cross the street. I think once I cross over Conduit Boulevard, I'll be in Brooklyn. But the border over here just gets kind of weird, where Queens and Brooklyn's borders are. This area is not really known for being particularly a nice neighborhood. All right, I think I'll go. So this is Conduit Boulevard, and on the other side is South Conduit Boulevard. Taking either one will put you very close to the John F. Kennedy International Airport. This isn't really a neighborhood you'd want to be visiting just for tourist purposes. A lot of car-centric businesses here. Fried chicken place, a car wash. I'm even trying to look how to get here. All right, so I'm gonna have to stay on Conduit Boulevard for just a little bit. And then it's a few blocks to my right, so that's where the hole is.
Coming up.
You can see it's a bad area for traffic also. A lot of drivers use this road to get to the airport and also travel to Long Island and also the Belt Parkway. It's also a road going to Howard Beach and the Rockaways. All right, so I'm gonna make a right over here. And in a few blocks, I'll be entering the hole. Is there a way I can even cross south from here? Yeah, there is. There's a pedestrian path, but my goodness, what is this place? Linden Motor Inn? Linden Motel? Doesn't particularly look like a place you want to be visiting. There's a lot of trash and litter on the street. But I'll tell you more about the hole when I get there. I think once I go through this pedestrian path, I'll be pretty much in it. It's only about 10 blocks. So over here it looks kind of normal, right? With the loose amount of trash here and also the sketchy nature of this neighborhood. Then again, anywhere in the city will have its crime. You always got to be aware of your surroundings, no matter where you are. A fact that many people don't know is that most crime happens in Midtown Manhattan. And look at this, there's a lot of dumped garbage over here and refuse. Amazing. Definitely not a neighborhood you want to be walking through for tourism. This is Sutter Avenue. If you go down that way, you'll be walking towards East New York and also the neighborhood of Brownsville, which is the murder capital of New York City. I have walked through Brownsville before. Most of the residents there live in the New York City housing projects. It was a lot more violent back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, but since then it has tamed down a lot. So over here it looks a little bit normal, right? But you're gonna see in another few blocks, things are gonna be changing big time. Now, I've never been to this neighborhood before. I've only heard stories of it, and I've also done some research about it. So, like I said, the Hole is a neighborhood on the border of Queens and Brooklyn. It's about 10 blocks. And basically, it's a rundown area. We may notice a lot of puddles of water in this neighborhood. Hey.
I never lie. If I lie to you, I lie to God. Help an expert. I'm E516. Help me with a quarter for a beer, please.
Oh, I don't have any money with me, sorry. All right, thank you. All right, so I'm gonna be walking down here. I mean, I do have money on me, but the lowest denomination I have on me is a $20 bill. And I'd feel uncomfortable doing transaction in the middle of a neighborhood like this and then getting change. Be very awkward. All right, so this is the Hole. The Hole's water level is 30 feet below sea level, so this area constantly floods all the time. You know what? It looks pretty bad up there. Let's go up there. Well, the homes on this side aren't too bad, but once I go 1 block south to Dumont Avenue and also the end over here by Blake Avenue, you're gonna see it's gonna turn into a lot of crazy stuff. Well, the New York City bus passes through here, the B14. What can I say now? I think this is really the deepest depths of the hole. I am going to stay a little bit more aware than usual in this neighborhood, just because it looks a little bit sketchy. You never know what's going to happen. There's also a beware of dog sign over there. But despite its gritty nature, I do believe that there are good people out here, and they mean no harm. My goodness, look at this place. It's all flooded over here. There's mud. There's random bumpers over there. Basically, I heard back in 2004, the New York City Department of Environmental Protection tried to raise the sea level of this neighborhood and connect it to the city sewer system. This neighborhood isn't connected to the sewer system, but they were unsuccessful in doing this. Okay, so this is the reason why I brought my boots, because I knew I'm gonna have to traverse through water like this. Hopefully I don't get wet, but man, what is this place? Abandoned trucks. This whole area is flooded. You know what? I'm not even gonna go down there because this water goes pretty deep. Plus, it looks like there's oil in this water too, so I'll just be getting myself in a deeper hole than it is. But basically, there are a lot of stories about this neighborhood and this block. There is a vacant lot somewhere in here. Back in the 80s, some children were playing and they accidentally encountered a dead body. And it turns up that this area was known as a mafia burial ground. John Gotti was known to bury people here. In fact, there was a Queens furniture owner who accidentally ran over his 12-year-old son. Maybe he's in here too. They don't know what happened to the Queens furniture guy, but wouldn't surprise me if he's here. As well as Jimmy Hoffa. But yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more than these boots to go down that block. It's completely flooded. I'm gonna get my pants wet if I walk down there. The water there is more than ankle deep. But yeah, look at this place. This is not a neighborhood you want to be going to. Here's a van that has this all its windows blown out. A lot of these cars look abandoned and vehicles. What in the world? This is crazy. And then this area is all blocked off over here. 76th Street and Blake Avenue. Some of these cars don't even have license plates. Look at this. And this car is backing up. There's another neighborhood which I've been to that kind of resembles me of this place, and that's the neighborhood of Willets Point, Queens. And I have to say, the neighborhood of Willets Point, Queens, their roads are a lot worse than the Hole, but the Hole definitely gets a lot of the flooding. That's what makes it bad. Man, look at this. This is insane. People just bring their cars here and abandon them. Wowee. It's like you take a wrong turn in New York City and you end up in New Orleans, right? Just a few minutes ago, I was by civilization, and now I'm in a neighborhood like this. At least this street isn't flooded. That sign says private property, no trespassing. I don't know, I guess a lot of people here, they're curious and they want to do some exploring, but I'm not going to go into someone's private property, especially if they have a sign posted outside. Or beware of dog. Going on these streets is enough of an adventure for me. Now this vacant lot over here, I think this was the Mafia burial ground where John Gotti had people buried. I think at least 6 people were known to be buried here. I think they found 3 of the bodies, but the rest they can't find. Wow, look at this place. All right, looks like some maintenance crew, they have some pipes out. Maybe they're working on something, but gosh, this is so bleak. What is this place? What in the world is this place? Well, there's a cat over there. Let's walk up here. This says private property, Dumont Avenue. There's like a camper here and a forklift. Maybe the cat's out here wondering what's going on. Wow, look at this. There's like metal plates here and campers all around. Dogs inside, oh my gosh. I'm glad I brought my boots, I can tell you that much. Look at this. Here's a random trailer just off to the side of the road. What is this place? Look over here too. My gosh. What an adventure, huh? Here's Ruby Street, the flooded street. Glad I didn't walk through here. You can see just as much of the street from this side as the other side, but seems like this is the worst flooded street. Goodness gracious. So, I'm gonna go this way now. I'm finally getting out of this hole. I really can't believe that there's a neighborhood actually called The Hole in New York City, and it looks like one. But this just goes to show you when the city neglects neighborhoods, they just let them sit like this and they don't develop and they don't care for the residents. The city couldn't raise the land so that the residents could be connected to the sewer system. I've heard that the sanitation department frequently comes down here, but they can't do their jobs because there's too much water. So what they do is they leave the neighborhood like that. And here's a fallen branch or a fallen tree, probably from Tropical Storm Isaias. That was 2 days ago. But yeah, such a stark difference between this area and The Hole, and also the area by the subway station. It's not developed at all over there. And it's really strange how this neighborhood is so close to Linden Boulevard over here, which is just a normal looking street. And here's a McDonald's over here. This street, Linden Boulevard, is also another main street. It connects to the Belt Parkway and also the Conduit Boulevard. Also, taking Linden Boulevard west will take you further into Brooklyn. All right, I have a walk sign. I'm going to end the video when I get across. I'll be making a new one in a different neighborhood. All right, folks, if you enjoy this video of the hole on the border of Queens and Brooklyn, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe for some more adventures, and I'll see you all next time. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.
The next stop is Fifth Avenue.
There are the doors.